Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin. I am a creative entrepreneur. I am a hairstylist for my 9-to-5 job. I am a painter. I sell my paintings on Etsy and at art fairs. And I'm also a musician. I play in a band with some friends of mine. We play occasionally. Today we are going to be stuffing the second paycheck of my hairstylist income. And you know, being a hairstylist, I get paid different amounts each week. This week, for the second week of August, we are going to be stuffing $824. I've already taken my taxes out. I do that all in advance. So 25 of that is cash tips. For the most part, I take my tips on the credit card. So this week I only had $25 of cash tips. Sometimes I have more, sometimes I don't get any at all. But I've already included that in the cash. So we're gonna go ahead and give that a quick count first and see that everything is right. 50, 100, 50, 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 800. I'll put all these things where they go. I still haven't gotten in the flow of counting, so this is the way that makes sense to me so far, but we'll see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 824, it's all here. So first and foremost, I do have to unstuff a few things from my previous week. I've got my chaotic notes here that I'm going to be reading from because I had to pay for Adam's birthday gift. We went to a fancy restaurant last week, and I had been saving for that in my sinking funds, but it ended up being more than I expected. So I'm gonna have to remove some cash from some other envelopes. I also have groceries and restaurants. That money needs to go back to the bank too. So I'm first gonna pull all the money from groceries and restaurants. I only spent 82 out of the 90 from groceries, but because I went over in Adam's birthday, I'm gonna use that rollover towards his birthday gift. And restaurants, same for restaurants. So I only spent 26 out of the 35, but the rest of the rollover is going to go to Adam's birthday. And then out of his envelope, which should be over here, Adam's birthday, I'm gonna remove the total, which is $215, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 15. That's all going back to the bank. And still, it's not enough to cover. I need to take some money from, let's see, Adam's Christmas, and he knows this is coming out too, which is, you know, it's funny. So 30, 20, 30 in Adam's Christmas is coming to the bank with me. And that should be it. I am going to stuff $5 into his birthday envelope for this week, and that is also going to be coming to the bank with me. So I did end up going over in Adam's birthday present. It ended up being a total of $319, and I had only saved $267. So I went over in that gift for about $52, but taking out from my rollover plus Adam's Christmas fund plus the $5 from his birthday envelope this week, that should have everything covered. So going back to the bank with me is going to be for groceries, restaurants, and Adam's birthday, and that is right here. So now we can get to stuffing our regular funds for the week. And we will just get started in the binder here with my fixed expenses. So I am going to be needing to get a cash tray, but for now I'm putting the money off to the side so that we can have this in the center here. Getting started with rent. Today for rent, we're going to stuff the usual 125, so 50, 100, 25. So now rent is going to get 50, 100, and rent now has 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 30, 50, 250. Auto insurance is going to get the usual 21. So 20 and 1. Now auto insurance has 42. Let's go. I can't wait to get some labels for these. Okay, parking is going to be 13 as usual, so 10, 1, 2, 3. And parking will now have 26. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Struggling. Okay. Next is internet, which is going to get a total of 17, 10, 15, 1, 2, 17. So now internet has 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 34. Phone is going to get 18, so that'll be a 10, 5, 1, 2, 3. Which brings phones total to 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 36. Okay, next is going to be Squarespace, and it will get 6. Squarespace, again, is only $7 a month, but I do get a larger fee at the end of the year, which I just paid back, so hopefully, well, I've planned to put away some money incrementally so that that is not a surprise to me at the end of the year. So Squarespace now has 10, 12. Gym is the same. So gym is only $10 a month. It's going to get 4 today. And they do have a January fee of, I think it's $40. So I'm putting away a little extra. I might have to do even more than that as we get closer. But Jim now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I did start these envelopes fresh. My last video was my first ever cash stuffing video, so all of these envelopes started at 0. Health insurance is going to get 26, 25, 26, 26. So now health insurance has 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 52. Gas, which I am gonna need to fill my gas tank this week, and it's not gonna have probably the amount that I need. I do pay back my credit card, so once it does have the correct amount, I'll pay that back, and then at the end of the month, I'll find out that I had rollover. So gas gets 13, 10 and 3 ones, and now gas is going to have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be enough to fill my tank, but it's probably not, so we'll just keep that for now. Okay, groceries is gonna get the usual 90. We are gonna be eating out a lot this month, so I don't know if I'm gonna need this many dollars in groceries, but we'll see. I'll place my grocery order later today, and I try to budget appropriately. So groceries gets 90, so 50, 70, 90. And you saw me earlier take the money out of groceries. That's getting paid back to my credit card this week. Okay, Apple will get 10. So just a crisp, nice 10. And now Apple has 20. And that's just for my apps. I pay for extra cloud storage as well, so just whatever accumulates by the end of the month. Coffee is going to get $4. I make my own coffee every morning, so this is really just for, you know, going out with a friend. I will maybe once or twice a month go get some coffee, so this should cover it. Coffee now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And same for bars. I really don't drink very much, but if we happen to go out for drinks, I stuff 5. I'm probably only gonna keep like maybe $25 in here at the most, and then just fill it as needed. But since we're starting from 0, I have to fill it up to that point. So bars now has 10. Restaurants is going to get 35. We may go over in restaurants this week. We'll see. I split pretty much everything 50-50 with my boyfriend. So sometimes it's well within the budget, but we have a lot of social stuff this month, and I have a feeling I'm gonna go over in restaurants, but we'll do our best. So restaurants, and I already pulled that for the reimbursement and for Adam's birthday gift. So restaurants is gonna get 20, 35. Medical. I did fix this problem. Last video, I found out that I had 2 medical envelopes by accident, and I just put it in this binder here. So medical gets 20. I am probably going to have to take out some money for medical. I need to take some money out for some supplements that I have to buy this week. I also have a small medical debt that I'm paying back. But this will generally just be for co-pays, and hopefully in the future I'm building this up enough that I can start a health savings account. So that's a little bit of a longer term goal, but that's what I'm getting ready for with medical here. So medical now has 20, 40, 50, 60. Okay, RX is going to be my prescription. It's going to get 8. 1, 2, 3. I sometimes when they give me my prescription, it is for 1 month, and sometimes when they give it to me, it is for 3 months, and I don't know why. So I'll have to find out. I need to refill that prescription this week at some point, so I may be having an IOU in RX for a little bit. But once we get things back on track, it should be appropriate. So prescription has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Personal care is going to get 25. And as I said in my last video, personal care is going to be for makeup, skincare. I do sometimes get waxes, although I've kind of dropped off of that for a little while just as I'm like figuring out my finances. But I just want to build this up a little bit, see what needs to go where. And my budget is just going to be evolving as I learn because this is my first month doing a zero-based budget. So personal care gets 25, and now it has 20, 40, 50. And clothing. I skipped clothing last time because I made a mistake on my budget, but clothing this week is going to get 25. So it was starting from 0, and now it has 25. Roth IRA is also going to get 25. This is an auto draft from my account, so I took the money out and took it to the bank already for this week, and this is going to be for next week. And that just goes directly to my Roth account. Okay, and spending. So this money, unfortunately, is already spent, but this is going to be kind of more like a symbolic addition. Spending is going to get 40 this week. I spent 40 on some supplies for my sister. She is a teacher and she's starting the school year, and she had an Amazon wish list of some of the things that she needed for her classroom, and so I bought her a it looked like a big sheet of loose leaf paper, and it's a whiteboard, and so you can start like teaching people about essays and stuff, which I thought was really cute. And I got her some dry erase markers and erasers. So that's what I spent on her in spending, so that will go directly to the bank too. But I'll do that next week. And that is it for this binder. And now we'll move on to my sinking funds here. So our first envelope, this is kind of in order of importance, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out my system here. But I am my sister's maid of honor. I am saving up for her wedding next June, and I will be flying down to South Carolina to see her next month. So I want to get this built up a little bit for anything we end up doing down there. So maid of honor is going to get 40. And now maid of honor has 20, 40, 60, 85. Maid of honor, but eventually this will also be towards bachelorette party, towards her bridal shower, towards my attire, hair, makeup, all of that. So this will need to be solidly funded this year. Next is hearing aids. I do need hearing aids. So this this already has a placeholder of 100 that's in the bank, and hearing aids gets 20 this month, so now it has 100, 20, 30. I will need to purchase hearing aids before this is actually full, but I figured getting in the habit of saving towards this, and it will have to eventually be coming out of my paycheck weekly, but I haven't gotten through with that just yet. So that will be coming soon, but I wanted to get some money in there first. Wedding gifts. We have a wedding we're going to next week. Wedding gifts is going to get 40. So we should be fully funded for this first wedding, but we do also have a wedding to go to in September. So I'm saving for that next. So wedding gifts has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130, 135. Let me make sure that's correct. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 35. Yes. Okay. So 135 in wedding gifts. Next is travel. This needs to be renamed, but this is just travel. I'm going to be sharing an Airbnb with my family for the September wedding that I'm going to. My mom paid for it and I just need to pay her back. So that's gonna end up being a total of like 330 something for my share, and it's getting 50 this week. So 50, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 170. So we're getting very close. I do have to stuff this heavily because it is coming up soon. But after that, I won't have to stuff that one so heavily. Next is wedding. This is for me and my partner getting married. Wedding is going to get 20. That is on the horizon. It is not like a solid date or plan just yet, but within the next 2 years, I would say, is when we're planning to get married. Wedding has 100 in the bank already, so now it has 130. Yeah, I have a lot to look forward to and save for, so that's going to be fun to see build up as we go. Okay, next is birthdays. My brother's birthday is in September. We are going to be celebrating while we're traveling for that wedding because we're all going to be staying together at the same Airbnb. And birthdays gets 10, so 10, 20, 30, 45. I might need to stuff that a little bit more, but we will see. Okay, next is Christmas. Christmas is also gonna get 10. We do Secret Santa in my family because I just have a lot of people to buy for, so I don't need to stack that up super high. So Christmas now has 10, 20, 30, 45. Okay, Adam Christmas is going to get 5. So now Adam Christmas was depleted, but now it's starting back at 5. We'll have to build that back up. Same with Adam Birthday. It's getting a symbolic 5. But once I turn this video off, it's going right to the bank. But because it was just Adam's birthday, we do not need to stack that envelope so heavily. I'll just be doing 5 per paycheck if I can, and maybe even skipping it some days. So car is gonna get 20. I do need to pay for my car tags coming up. And I think that ends up being $75. So we'll have to probably do a little bit more than we have been doing. But today it has 20, 30, 40, 50. Well, that's not so bad. Okay, that goes here. I messed up the order somehow, but that's okay. Home, I don't know what happened. But I'm missing some 20s. I'm gonna take it out of this money for now, and I'll have to figure that out. That's so weird. Okay, so home is going to get 20. If you catch it when you see it, let me know. But I'm gonna do my own investigation. So home now has 30. Vacation is also gonna get 20. We don't have a set vacation in mind. This could be for honeymoon. This could be for a weekend trip here or there, but I just want to have some money set aside for a vacation when we do decide to go on one. So that got 20. It's now got 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay. General holiday is going to get 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me get this money out here. So now general holiday, next holiday coming up is going to be Halloween. So Halloween has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, that goes here. And this is a new envelope. I've got a savings envelope now, and that is going to get 10. This is the envelope formerly known as medical, which is now in my binder. So this is going to just be a general savings envelope. I do have over $4,000 of like emergency funds in my savings, my high yield savings account already. So I might get some placeholders just to symbolize that. So this will just be replenishing savings, but I just wanted to have this as an option. I probably won't stuff this every week, but we'll have this here just in case. Month ahead is also something that I haven't like specifically planned or budgeted for. It's not like an immediate goal because I have so much to be saving for with my sister's wedding, but I did want to get that started. So I am gonna put $10 in month ahead. This month is also a magic month for me because I get paid weekly. And I pay myself on Thursdays. So I'm gonna get 5 paychecks at the end of the month. So I might stuff a little bit more in month ahead. I'm gonna probably stuff more in travel, just in my general sinking funds. But I don't know what to do with the rest of the funds from that paycheck. So if you have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments. But that is everything. I'm going to investigate what happened to those missing 20s. And I hope you enjoyed it if you stayed around this long. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.